Okay, so there's an art challenge and I only have 2 days to submit my illustration. The idea I have in my mind is quite complex and I'm not sure if I can make it. I think I might have to spend half a day at least building a 3D model, lighting to get the perspective right and everything. And I really want to make it in watercolor and gouache on paper. To be honest, I'm not quite sure that I have the skills to put it through. So let's jump into it and see what happens.
All right, so the challenge is for a poster and it's for an organization that is doing a campaign to clean up the ocean. There's a vast amount of discarded fishing nets that is floating around and whales and marine life are eating it and dying. So my idea for the composition for this poster is a hand reaching down in the ocean and pulling away this discarded fishing net so the whales and marine life can swim freely. I've decided to build a mock-up in Blender in 3D and make my own reference for the watercolor illustration. And in the back of my mind, I'm a little bit dreading to paint all of this fishing net with the wrinkles in perspective and everything. So I'm really hesitant to use masking fluid for this illustration because I really feel like it's important to have this really handmade, handcrafted end result with maybe some mistakes here and there. So it really feels like it's made by a person. Yeah, but at some point I'll have to paint a lot of squares for this fishing net. Yeah, wish me luck. Securing the paper here with tape and just jumping into filling out a thin layer of blue gouache mixed with a little bit of watercolor pigment. And I'm making sure that the brush strokes are intentional, but still has this non-perfect finish. When I came up with the idea for this illustration, I had a moment where I thought about making it digital because it would be way easier to make a 3D render and then paint it in Photoshop. But in this AI slop-infested era, I think it's increasingly important to make stuff by hand and show the mistakes and the imperfect brushstrokes and really embrace the textures and the randomness of water and pigments and paper and the wobbliness of my hand. So for this project, I'm actively trying not to make perfect curves, perfect shapes, and really owning a way of painting imperfectly, if you can say that. And I think this combination of having a really rigid composition from a 3D reference combined with this hand-painted rough rendering style, I think it's quite charming. And maybe most importantly, it feels great for me to do it. I'm not pressured by perfectionism. I don't even have to accurately paint within the lines. I can allow myself to just noodle away and paint. Yeah, and paint without fear. But even with all these good intentions of not aiming for perfectionism and allowing myself to paint freely without fear, it's often halfway through the painting process where I've invested enough time in the piece that I can't really abandon it. But there's still so much work left to do. This is where I meet thoughts of self-doubt and I notice more thoughts of self-criticism. I start to second guess my choice to not use masking fluid, for example, and I'm quite frustrated that I didn't make a warm underpainting for the net and I had to make a warm wash over the gouache. But when I notice that these thoughts of self-doubt and low self-esteem start to creep up on me, this is where I actively breathe through it, use my breath to just stay in the body, get out of my mind and just keep at it, trust the process. I've tried this enough times that I know that this is the quotes ugly middle where it can become quite overwhelming, the whole process that you've initiated and you know how many hours is left before you can start to appreciate your own work. So this is the part where I love to have a practice of just becoming present, fully present with the process and the noticing of subtle color variations and textures and try to actively get into this state, this meditative state or flow state of just creating and being present in that process. So here is the final illustration. And this is the design of the poster itself that the organization is going to print out and send to all their new members. And now comes the exciting moment where I'm told if I won or lost the competition.
Hello? Hey, godmorgen. Ja. Ja. Ej, hvor godt. Woo! Sådan, hvor fedt. Tak. Okay, what a relief. So it's actually possible to win our competition in only 2 days. So thank you for watching till the end. And if you have any questions regarding tools or methods for painting watercolors or gouache, especially outdoors, en plein air, as they call it, I've made this video specifically for that. So see you in the next video.